I'm Sydney. I'm 13 years old and I'm making a YouTube. I mainly started doing this because of some of my favorite YouTube groups, like My Digital Escape, and I can't talk some days, O2L, and the Sidemen Crew. I'm not only going to be doing challenges, I'm also going to be doing like talking and stories about me. So I thought I should just tell you a little bit about myself. I'm addicted to music. Music has saved my life countless of times, and I'll never be able to thank them. One of my favorite bands is Motionless in White. On my walls I have posters of the Beatles, All Time Low, Black Veil Brides, Bring Me the Horizons right there. I was so happy when Ella Brown Hannah got married. Anyways, and I have Suicide Silence and Of Mice and Men. My favorite bands also consist of Slipknot, Five Finger Death Punch, Papa Roach, AC/DC, Sex Pistols. Ooh, this is hard. New Year's Day. Of Mice and... no, I already said them. My Chemical Romance. August Burns Red, Snow White's Poison Bite. Sleeping with Sirens, Pierce the Veil. Escape the Fate, Falling Reverse. I don't know. Those guys mainly. Any deathcore, post-hardcore, heavy metal rock bands, I guess. Rock bands. So I got a Thomas Jefferson Middle School in Iowa. It's awesome. My birthday is January 30th. I am 13 right now. The reason why music has helped me so much is because I was bullied a lot, and I still am. Like about how I wear my hair. It's usually different. I feel like styling it tonight. How I dress. And how I talk. I am a mute at school. I never talk. I don't talk. I can't make eye contact with anyone. It gets really hard. Let's see. It also got incredibly hard when one of my best friends committed suicide. So that was complicated for me to go through. She wasn't just my best friend, she was also my cousin. I have 2 other brothers. I'm not going to say their names mainly because it would kill me if I do. I was adopted when I was a year and a half. My parents were drug addicts, unfit to be parents. My mother was 19 when she had me, and my birth father was 28. So, age difference there. A little bit. My best friends are Gwen, Michaela, Becca, Gigi, Faith, Cole, Libby, Shay, Zaviana, and that's pretty much it. Things I like to do in my free time, I dance. I work at a dance place called Extreme Dance in Iowa. I also am in soccer, track, basketball, not for school, but for a different place. I used to play football. I don't anymore because of certain reasons. Oh my god, I have a double chin. Anyways, other things, I have a cat and a dog. My dog's name is Riley. She's a teddy bear. She's like this big, and she's pregnant. Oh my god. And then I have a all-white albino cat named Pikachu. He was a stray, and I kind of took him in. He's adorable. Some of my favorite YouTubers are Jenny Giller, and Brian Stars, and everyone else I said in the beginning. Wait, did I say them? Yes. I forget things a lot. I'm very forgetful. I love art, actually. That's one of my favorite things. My favorite movie is Ouija, and The Corpse Bride, Chucky, and all the Saw movies, I guess I should put it that way. And, Shocker, The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's the best movie ever. My favorite holiday is Halloween, which is actually this upcoming Saturday. But the day afterwards, I really, really hate the day after Halloween. Miss you, Mitch. I have never cried as hard as I did the day he died. But anyways, this Halloween I'm going as Debbie Vanity. Yes. I have to get my extensions if I can find them. I kind of lost them. Mama killed me. But I'm going as him. I'll let you guys see a picture of that. I'll post it on my Instagram. So, alright, I have an Instagram. I'm Sydney Lucker on Instagram. I have problems. Right, so I guess I should tell you a little bit about my story and my struggles growing up besides bullying. So, here we go. I thought I had everything perfect. I know I didn't have everything. I had far from everything. But I had most things that I could possibly want, and I lived comfortably, and I was happy. And then I got into middle school. Things were okay. I got bullied. Didn't really think anything of it. Just let it go. It eventually got worse. There were 3 months after that school year. And this, I really wish I said something sooner. I was sexually assaulted. He attacked me, and then I just kind of fought back. It happened for a month. He did it to my cousin, and that's when he crossed the line. I got in a fight with him. I ended up breaking his nose. No charges were pressed because he attacked me. My cousin, she made me tell what happened and why I did it. So that happened. I started to self-harm, and that was also around the time my cousin committed suicide. I started to self-harm, and let me tell you this, right now. Straight up, Onision time. Straight up. That is not the answer. Self-harm, suicide, it's not the answer. I learned that from my mistakes. In fact, I had a relapse last night because I kept on having flashbacks. And it did not help. It made it terrible. Not only did it put me at a bigger risk for getting bullied again, it also put it at a bigger risk for my family to become more and more embarrassed because of what I did. And you're going to think, that's so selfish. Why would your parents be so embarrassed of you doing that? Because it also affects them and everyone else in my family. You can't self-harm and expect everything's perfectly fine. See, if you are getting better and you keep going, and then eventually you stop, and then you have a relapse, you are not stable enough to be in the society. You might need help. I'll admit it. I go to a therapist. I still do. I always will. It made me feel better. I take a bunch of medication for it. I have anxiety, depression, panic attacks, even though those two kind of go hand in hand, which are panic attacks and anxiety, but I have them. I actually had one so bad that I passed out for a month. I had to go to the nurse's office. Yeah, I plurge a lot. I'm getting over that though. I have to learn to accept myself because I'm beautiful just the way I am, just like all of you are. That was all over the summer when I started all of that stuff. 7th grade, I joined football. First year of tackle football, thought it would not be my last. We just got done with the game. We ended up losing, which we were fine. We were all having a great time because we were the only team to ever score against them. My ex-boyfriend jumped into my seat. I kept on trying to push him away because he cheated on me and I was still mad at him. He decided to be really strong to sexually assault me. Now this is a different guy. He sexually assaulted me. All of his friends just stood there and laughed and pointed. Some even took videos of it. Tears were running down my face and I didn't know what to do. Eventually, I took off my cleat and I kicked him where the sun does not shine. I wasn't afraid to take a stand for myself because it happened already. At that point, I was still self-harming, but that did not make it help. I kept on thinking, this is my fault. It happened because I encouraged it. That it's my fault that I let this happen again. It wasn't my fault. It was their fault. Eventually, I started reading a notebook. I still have it today, and I still use it. Let me get it. This is my notebook. It's the one subject, 70 sheets notebook. Yes. So basically what I put on here, scribbles all over here, are a bunch of band quotes. But also, I had all my friends write down something that they thought was amazing about me. I have to admit, when I read them at first, I cried. And then I wrote down my struggles, like the voices in my head. That one was a hard thing to get over, was the voices. Eventually they're gone. Took some time. I started eating again and keeping it down. I got rid of everything to hurt myself. Everything to make me feel terrible. But now here I am today. If I didn't do that, a lot of things would have been different. I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have had the same amount of friends I had. And I wouldn't be telling you guys my story. I know it seems so stupid to say this, but it's true. Everyone has a reason. Life might not have a purpose to you yet, but maybe in just a few days, you'll find out something is amazing going to happen. And you're going to be so thankful that you did not give up. Anyways, so that's my story. I'm going to be posting a video twice a week, maybe once, depending on how busy I am. Anyways, I really hope you guys will subscribe and like this channel and this video. I love you all. Stay strong.